Alright. Construct Quarter's getting nerfed tomorrow, so it's my last chance to play some garbage Death Knight deck and prop up my win rate with the broken card.
The Lich King
Priest?
Tyrande.
Your path has brought you here.
Priest is probably aggro, right? So I don't need to, like, hold Patchwork for some reason. I ended up with a very similar hand. But Chill Fallen Baron's probably a little better than Nerubian. Or, yeah, Nerubian Vizier.
I see you've brought guests.
Alright, show me a peasant, because I have nothing else to do on turn 2.
Too much power.
That's kind of scary. So I probably go Construct Quarter. I don't know. Well, if this thing's not even threatening a value trade, then I think I do go Construct Quarter. Yeah, whatever. I'll just play it. I can play it alongside Mistake on turn 4, but I just don't feel like playing this accomplishes all that much. Hate that.
The citadel stands strong.
Alright, let's get rid of that Void Touched Attendant. And I was able to put my first dragon into my Kazakusan this turn. Looking like it'll probably be Death Strike and then trade the Baron. Hopefully no Basileff here. I do not have a very good response to it. Well, probably depends on what the Nageling is off School Teacher. Pretty scary.
Come, pray.
But it's not Basileff, so that's fine. Oh, that's actually a pretty good draw, I would say.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Plague Strike should be very good. Maybe Horn of Winter. Let me play a 3 cost.
Pick me!
Well, I'm definitely playing this. I guess I don't need to play Heart Strike here. Maybe play it with Azure Drake next turn. I do need to dig for some defensive stuff. A No Muncher would be very good. Not nearly as good as it would have been, what, last turn or the turn before. Still strong, though. Okay. Another construct border. Probably worth playing. It's kind of mediocre, to be honest, but probably worth. Don't feel too comfortable at 7. I am approaching this Denathrius, but it's a bit far away. Need to draw a heal here. And that's not it. That's also not it.
All life must end.
Unfortunate. The opponent definitely drew some good cards that game. Still a little disappointed I lost. I did draw a Construct Border, but I certainly didn't find a foul leg.
The Lich King versus Gul'dan.
Mine is the only way. All will serve me.
Do I keep Chill Fallen Baron? Do I keep Blood Boil against a potential Zoo deck? Surely my opponent wouldn't be playing Zoo on day 1 of the season, right? Probably just want to find location plus foul leg.
I see you've brought guests.
The Citadel stands.
This is pretty likely to draw into a play for next turn, which Mistake kind of is. Kind of. Seeming like big Warlock, but it could be Mind Lock, which would be very sad. Alright, slow turn 4 from the opponent. My turn 4 is certainly better here. And I did pick up Dragon number 2. Okay, Dark Ondrithir. Well, what if I just kill Dark Ondrithir? My opponent can potentially res it this turn, which is not great for me, but had to deal with it eventually. I guess if I delayed things by a turn, maybe I could have Patchwork to deal with this. Thunderghost is definitely good in the matchup. If this hits here, then I can just kill this. If it misses, then maybe Blood Boil's pretty good. Okay. I do have to hero power to kill this thing. Maybe I Blood Boil anyway. I don't mind using the hero power. I do have a Sire Denathrius in my hand after all. So I probably want to try to Patchwork one of those horses. Pretty good Syndragosa. I only need to find one more dragon before I can play Kazakusan. But I do have to actually find Kazakusan. Not Rivendare, please. Okay, nice. What's the best turn to play Patchwork? I mean, I guess I just play it on a turn where it kills something relevant on board, which is not this turn. Oh, that's my final dragon, right? Alright, don't need to hero power. Let's just try to find Kazakusan. I guess I'm patchworking that. If I patchwork that, it's kind of bad when they pull Thaddeus. What if I just don't patchwork it?
The citadel stands strong.
Construct Quarter. Oh, another patchwork is insane. I don't really want to help my opponent kill the Flesh Behemoth. Although, even if they pulled Thaddeus here, I do have Corpse Explosion, so it probably wouldn't be that bad. I'm actually hoping to see Thaddeus here, because it means they wouldn't be duping a horse. That's not good. So they need the taunt horse now. Show me the horse. Not it. I hit a redundant horse from the opponent's hand. Give me another patchwork. I guess it's Mograine. Pretty mediocre. Well, that's a good patchwork target. They will be able to play... Wait, they won't be able to play the horse, right? Because I think it's odd cost from Vandar, or did they play Vandar first? I don't remember. This patchwork is actually kind of 50-50 here. Probably do need to go for it, though. Horse, 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 horse. That's not good. Probably going to be really hard to win from this position. Does Kazakusan ever hit a transform effect? I don't think so. Alright, I'm whacking. I do have this Denathrius in hand. It's not that strong, but it's still 15 damage. It's maybe possible... I don't know what happens if I kill my opponent with Denathrius and also kill their horse. It's like it doesn't matter, though. Yeah, I mean... I could have maybe played Patchwork a turn sooner this game. But I think I just got kind of unlucky that 2 Patchworks missed. I guess... I did leave a Flesh Behemoth for a Shallow Grave, which was maybe kind of dumb. I feel like I would have just lost if they got Thaddeus that turn, but... I don't know, I ended up losing anyway, because they had Shallow Grave, which is a 2-of in their deck, when they had probably 10 cards in their hand.
The Lich King versus Morgul.
All will serve me in death.
Stinker of a hand. I guess my best card in this matchup, other than Construct Quarter, is probably Obliterate, right? Assuming it's Evolved Shaman.
I see you've brought guests.
Hit him with the 1-3. Searing Totem, Searing Totem, Searing Totem, Searing Totem. Nice. Not a great Vizier, but it's fine. Very mediocre, I feel. Maybe Unholy Frenzy's pretty good with Thessarian. They could probably null plus evolve here, couldn't they? Hold storage for a Vizier. Wow. That didn't seem super good. Big 50-50 here. Looks like we hit one. I think School Teacher is also pretty fine here, but Thessarian does quite well into this board.
We do what the living cannot.
Okay.
The more you struggle.
Probably go Vizier Defrost here. I guess 0 mana Frost Strike is probably pretty nice to have. Blood Boil, good. Frost Strike's probably better. Another Thas. I actually do have a lot of spells for Death Chiller, but I think it's probably just Thessarian. Alright, got an Amalgam. And I played a mistake, so that's 2 dragons.
The more you struggle, the better.
Pretty slow opener for the opponent. Which I certainly don't mind.
We do what the
Maybe a Heart Strike to clean up a 2-4 here. Okay. This thing is just undead, right? So could go ahead and play the Amalgam here. And is kinda too big to play Defrost, although I could just coin out a Foul Leg.
My rule is eternal.
Yeah, let's Defrost. Ideally, I would be able to save... Hey, that's good. Ideally, I'd be able to save the Amalgam to hit a dragon. Because then my Kazakusan would be online. Okay, it's kind of fine. I do have a weapon in my deck for this card. Oh, a 5 mana 7/7 with Rush. Well, I could use a Death Strike on that. Probably do want to start getting value out of a Construct Quarter, but it's not really great to run a 4/5 into a 7/5. Maybe it's just Construct plus Death Strike. Could be Construct. Yeah, it's probably just Construct Death Strike. I am approaching Bran School Teacher double noggling mana, which is kind of hype. Oh. Well, that's a bit of a concern. Makes sense, though, with how bad their opener has been. Well, let's try to find a corpse explosion, I guess.
My blood for the Lich King!
Probably doesn't hurt to have a patchwork. Hard draw is nice, I suppose. If I play Foul Leg here, it probably dies. Which is maybe not great for my Construct Quarter.
I have but little time.
I don't want to bump here because then they get more board space to summon things. Which maybe doesn't matter. Okay, they're not going to play from the other side. Alright, let's see what this can do, I guess. Anti-magic shell's pretty interesting. Might be kind of hard to use. But it's probably kind of good. Another anti-magic shell? I'm not sure how this is going to work, but it's kind of hype.
I say resolve.
Pick me! Pick me!
I have but little time.
Pick me! Pick me!
I'm just going to get from Dia decided, so I don't really know how good this is, to be honest. It looked cool, though. Yeah, that's definitely a trying to find board space kind of play. Oh, can't find board space there.
Your end is nigh.
Okay. I mean, that was strong, but it's not totally ridiculous.
Turn back, and your death shall be merciful.
Probably want to trade my 6-2 into a 6-6. Hero power into a 6-1. Which means I do need to kill this 6-6. Maybe I obliterate it.
Rule is eternal. I will not be merciful.
Oh wait, I can kill this thing too, can't I?
I have but little time.
Shout out to Azure Drake for dealing an extra damage here. Alright, that was actually a pretty good response by me. I'm not super confident in my ability to not be dead to Rivendare this game at some point. But I believe my Kazakusan is online. Okay, this isn't... Oh, this is actually kind of insane because this thing has rush.
The citadel stands strong.
I guess I'm clearing my opponent's board here. Hey, it's Kazakusan. Oh, I need one more dragon still? Well, surely this draws into a dragon, right? It actually did. So I can play Kazakusan next turn.
The Stormplate clan bows to no one!
Your end is nigh.
I mean, I probably just want to go Kazakusan this turn. Balleg's kind of cute, sure. Book of the Dead is probably going to be quite good. Oh, transform. Interesting. It's not really a great response to a 6-mana minion.
Is eternal.
And they're probably just going to wait until From the Other Side kills me. Let's go for a banana split.
What little time.
Kill something. Ooh, silence. That could be good. And then I guess damage. Not sure if this is a great construct quarter. But I do have the other one online next turn. That's quite large. This is a huge... not even a 50-50 with Patchwork. It's even worse. Oh, that's a great Krusty, though. That is a great Krusty. I could Krusty here. Trade. Patchwork. Then I'd have to, like, destroy this to rush into this. Probably just don't really care much about that. Try to draw into some useful things. That's probably quite useful.
Little time.
Don't really care about that totem, but it is in the way of my Patchwork. Wait, what does this do? Okay, it is a friendly minion. I was thinking it'd be kind of sick to just copy Invincibles on my board. So I do have double Wand of Disintegration in my deck and double Book of the Dead. So this crab might be going face pretty often next turn. Oh, that's strong. Probably pretty happy to play Book of the Dead here. And then maybe end on a Patchwork, just cuz. Actually, maybe pushing damage with no Muncher is better. What is the max damage I could do this turn? Punch here. Book. Hero power into this. No Muncher plus these. So 7, 10, 19. Oh. What a convenient amount of damage to be able to deal. Well, the pure cold was a little bit easier on the math, but I think I had it either way. Nice. Feels good to beat Rivendare with a Kazakusan deck. I would have honestly been very sad if I lost to another Rivendare deck. Oh, and I would have been 0-3. That would have been real rough. 1-2 is not too bad. Certainly recoverable.
The Lich King versus Khadgar.
Behold the magic of death. All will serve me in death.
I don't think Chill Fallen Baron is too useful. I just want to find Construct Quarter because they could be aggro. And also, even if they weren't aggro, I would still want to find Construct Quarter.
I see
Oh, double Renathal, huh?
I see you've brought guests.
Absolutely hate to see Wildfire on turn 1. No corpse for Hematurge, unfortunately.
You can't stop this snowstorm. Your soul.
That's a whack. Opponent's probably quite pleased to not see Construct Quarter here. Why would you spend 3 mana on that card? Alright, 2 dragons in hand. Maybe 3. Although it's certainly not very consistent. I do already have a Gnome Muncher. Probably just take a Vampiric Blood. Wonder what the odds of this hitting a dragon off mistake are. Dragons definitely have to be one of the least, or one of the less likely tribes. I don't know, there's always like Totem, Pirate can't have that much. Maybe the odds aren't too bad. Could just go Death Strike plus Mistake here. I think School Teacher's pretty good. Leg Strike is not too bad. These are all kind of the same thing. I think Plague Strike probably does it best.
And now you're soft.
So the opponent does have another Wildfire, which is not great for me. But maybe they just don't find Dawn Grasp this game.
Bask in my radiance.
I guess we're just Gnome munching.
wish to match wits.
Oh, wow. My opponent's draw this game has just been absolutely ridiculously good.
Stay where you are.
Start with Vampiric Blood, I suppose. Oh, that's a lot of maybe dragons. A bit of a whiff here. And wow, these are all just absolutely terrible. Well, I found a dragon. God, what a bad dragon. I'll take it, though. I don't think I really need the Soul Stealer. I'm just dying off board this game. Oh god, that card is scary. I'm glad they overdrew it.
I can take them. Wait, not all of them.
Oh, this doesn't actually kill my Gnome Munchers straight up. That's pretty good for me, I guess. Oh, I'm glad I took the Ysera. Not entirely sure how good the Kazakusan is going to be, but I mean, hey, if there's a way I can beat 5 damage from the hero power every turn, Kazakusan's probably a good start. Oh, for only 1 card? How sad.
Stay where you are.
Time may pass, but the dream is eternal.
Oh, I could Nightmare my chicken instead of overdrawing. That's probably worth, right? I was pretty down to overdraw here, but this is certainly better.
Let me remind you who you're dealing with.
Hopefully the chicken can soak some damage here. Alright, good job, chicken. Really not that great of a rune, to be honest, unless the secret is something ridiculous. But I can play around objection.
My greatest creation, the treasure hoard.
Silence and destroy a minion. Summon a 10/10 copy of it. Probably want the healing, to be honest. These are all kind of mediocre. Oh, I want Wax Rager. Boombots are kind of hype. And we'll take Banana Split for the Wax Rager. So the Wax Rager is really, really hype. Because I have Corpse Explosion, which I think goes infinite with Wax Rager. Because it just keeps killing it and giving me more corpses and respawning. And that's pretty good when I have Sire Denathrius in hand. So that's kind of the dream objective for this game, I guess. But I don't really know how likely it is to play out.
Dealing with. I
Oh, that targeted there because of Laughing Sister. Get wrecked, idiot. Dude, Laughing Sister is OP against Rune of the Archmage. What the heck? Still don't know what that secret is, it looks like. Well, what if I simply play Neptulon here? Maybe I should have just gone Emerald Drake, Hero Power, Canoptic Jars. But with this line of play, maybe I get one extra minion. Alright, well, solid alibi before I'm interested in going for Sire Denathrius. Okay, I actually need to look up what mage secrets exist in Wild. Ice Block, Vaporize, Netherwind Portal.
My rule is eternal.
Duplicate, Effigy, Flame Ward, Frozen Clone. Mirror Entity, Mana Bind. Potion of Polymorph, Rigged Fair Game, Spellbind. Okay, this is literally impossible to play around. So... Go, Wax Rager. Oh wait, that could have been Potion of Polymorph. That would have been dumb. But it's okay. I don't love that I gave my opponent Wax Ragers.
Let me remind you who you're dealing with.
In the face? What the heck?
I have an idea. This was not
Got a 5/5. That's kind of fine. Oh, Mida. This thing might do something for me too, but... Okay, so it makes my nature spells cost one less. Relevant. Fire spell damage probably doesn't matter, and frost probably also doesn't matter. How big are you? 9 damage? Pathetic. I think I'm just hero powering. I could maybe Corpse Explosion my thing here. But, like, they could have Solid Alibi, which would just kind of counter that. And if I'm just winning on board, why would I kill my own board?
The wails of these caverns chill me.
Okay, that's the second natural Solid Alibi. This is enemies only, right? Okay. Not that it necessarily would have been good here. God, I want to play Corpse Explosion so bad.
Fear not.
I've never had a greater desire to play Corpse Explosion in my entire life.
Your doom closes
There's just no reason for me to try to win the game here, though.
Bask in my radiance.
And this could certainly be... Wait, this could not be a solid alibi, but it could be something annoying. God, that hero power does 8 damage. I don't know how I'm at 39 when my opponent has an 8 damage hero power. Wax Rager for the opponent. Denathrius still only does 12. Kinda pathetic. Alright, fuck it. Did I crash the game? Oh no. Oh, it was going off. Shit. Shit, I ruined my clip. Alright, we're back and Denathrius does 70 damage. And the text on it is all screwed up. It might be a while before my opponent can make an action. Oh, I didn't even notice this. I have 99 plus corpses. I've never seen... I wonder what the most corpses I've ever seen is. Like 25. I got hella corpses. I don't know... Should I reload my game again? I feel like that was past the normal turn limit. Oh god, what have I come back to? Oh, they didn't take the Denathrius. Holy shit. What the hell? Oh my god, that was scary.
All's well that's
Okay, I win the game.
A toast to all who sought to kill me.
Alright, 71 damage from our Denathrius. And I think I've earned a pee break. Alright, we're back. I put Denathrius in the game in my deck just to get that set up. So I could just take it out for a better card now, but, you know, maybe I can get a setup where I don't have to log out of the game twice.
The Lich King.
Warlock.
Gul'dan.
Last Warlock killed me with Rivendare, which is very sad.
Shall be mine.
There's not
Will serve
really a ton I can do to stop that other than hit with Patchwork. Definitely not keeping Denathrius. I might keep Kazakusan. Sure, Kazakusan's fun. Why not?
I see you've brought guests.
Okay, got my Denathrius back. So I could Amalgam here to set up for turn 3 Construct Quarter. But I think with Kazakusan in hand, I want to give Amalgam at least a chance of hitting a dragon. Pretty good card to draw with Construct Quarter, I guess.
The citadel stands strong.
Alright, hell of a turn. If not for Renathal, I would look like an aggro deck. Oh. Okay. Is this thing a demon? It is. Okay, well there's Azure Drake. Might wanna... It's just so long before I can guarantee a dragon out of this amalgam. Maybe this draws a playable card. Not really, but it does help for next turn. Does it? I can't really construct quarter it. I mean, I can, but it's not good. I guess I just don't have to use construct quarter next turn. Alright, Flush Behemoth is scary. Alright, whatever. This Numb Muncher is not very good. No Shallow Graves, please. Rivendare is also kind of a bummer, I must admit. Cindergosa is extremely good. So I see Rivendare. That means this probably pulls Drathir or Thaddeus. Neither of which I really want to give my opponent. So this might just be a pop and not attack. Can't beat that with Patchwork. So I guess I'm just going double dragon into Kazakusan and hoping it's fast enough.
The Stormpike clan bows to no one! Stand down, ye dull-witted twirly bird! Can you feel the cold hand of death upon your
Alright, well, they need the lifesteal and the taunt horses.
We're not done with you yet.
Okay, that's fine.
My greatest creation, the treasure hoard.
Wand can definitely help buy me a turn. Wax Rager, Corpse Explosion, Denathrius is so sick. Not sure how good Embers is. It's probably pretty good. Wax Rager's hype. Annoy Horn could be decent. You're cold. Didn't get anything to copy the Wax Rager, unfortunately. Hello?
Stand down, ye dull-witted twirly bird! You know nothing of death. Allow me to hurt you.
I think Patchwork is probably pretty decent here. It's reasonably good at slowing the opponent down. Oh, although I guess they did Vandar the horses, so they could play one here. Maybe that's not that good then.
Welcome, lost child.
Yep, there's a horse.
Introduce myself.
Alright, well, I mean, there is a world where Patchwork just hits double taunt horse. And easy peasy, right? Double Wax Rager.
My blood for the
I think I'm setting up the Wax Rager lethal. It would be really hard for them to kill both horses here. And then I have time to draw into Wand of Disintegration, maybe. That is so large. Wand me, please. That's not the scary horse.
That was intentional.
Well, there is a 50-50 chance I'm dead to Corpse Explosion here, but I think those odds aren't too bad. I could kill this, and then if they hit the right horse, I would just crusty this. But then they could just trade off the horses into this. I don't actually know how many times Corpse Explosion goes off, so trade first there. I'm not sure. It's not offering to let me play a card here, so I might be dead. But it might just be a Corpse Explosion animation thing. I know Twisting Nether and Brawl both prevent you from doing stuff, but I think I'm probably dead. Yeah, there's the Death Horse.
All life must end.
Unfortunate. It's pretty hard for this deck to beat Rivendare, especially when they keep getting it really early. I think both of the Warlocks have had Rivendare on 6. Maybe I just need to YOLO the Patchworks from now on.
The Lich King versus Sir
Paladin?
All will serve me in death.
I don't think Blood Boil is that good against aggro Pally. But we'll see.
I see you've brought guests.
A red sun rises.
And get rid of that bubble. It's gonna cost me 4 health to kill my opponent, or 4 mana, excuse me, to kill my opponent's 1-drop.
The light dims, but we fight.
Probably just Heart Strike it. Probably not the matchup for Kazakusan. I do have Obliterate for that. Probably worth obliterating. Dragon number 1.
Really? It's not too heavy.
Need a bit more spice over here?
What do you got for me, school teacher?
Anybody?
Blood tap. I only have 1 corpse, so I guess that's not actually good.
Pick me! Pick me!
I'll just kill something instead.
Easier to draw blood than staunch it.
With every step, the light guides you.
That's a bit scary, but not too bad, I think.
Reporting for duty.
Might just have to drop blood boil here. Oh. Oh. They have double light ray without playing anything that should draw into that. Probably should have bumped into one of these so I could guarantee a kill on it with hero power next turn. Alright, so I'm almost certainly getting Countessed next turn. I really, really do not want to use Corpse Explosion. And I don't have to.
My blood for the Lich King!
Shame I can't play Patchwork here. I think it's probably worth Death Striking here. Alright, they're only showing 10 to my 25.
Remember this day, for you are graced with my presence.
Alright, I guarantee a dragon here for Kazakusan. Pretty expensive though, unfortunately. I should pretty easily have 7 corpses for Corpse Explosion, which is honestly not the greatest breakpoint.
Really? It's not too heavy.
Kazakusan is played, right? Yeah, played 4 of the dragons. I guess I'm seeing what this can do for me. So Heartstrike, or excuse me, Horn of Winter actually lets me hero power or Chill Fallen Baron, which lets my Corpse Explosion deal 8.
My rule is eternal.
I could also go Heartstrike, shoot this, and then No Muncher runs into an 8/5 and gives me my board back. Leave myself at 5. I don't really feel that great being at 5, but I don't really feel that great burning my Corpse Explosion when I still have 2 legendaries in hand. I don't know, maybe it was fine to burn the corpse explosion when I had raid boss Onyxia.
True strength comes from within.
And actually, I could have just started with corpse explosion because it would have given me spell damage, which would have done more damage. I don't know. I'm probably pretty safe at 5, right?
Our story, tragic. Our redemption, divine.
Okay. They missed the 50-50 on dealing an extra 3 damage to me, which feels great. So, Onyxia. I guess I trade these in. I just trade everything into this, and then Onyxia, 5 whelps. They still have all this in play, huh? Well, I guess I'm playing Corpse Explosion.
The citadel stands strong. Job done.
Okay, Blood Boil might be very good.
With every step,
The light guides you.
Not too many holy spells that just straight up deal damage to me.
The caress of death is not
What an
gentle.
insane randomly generated card. Discover a shadow spell. That probably is just giving them priest cards, right?
None can stand against the Serpent Lords.
I say resolve.
Okay, there's my last dragon for Kazakusan.
True strength comes from within.
Oh, I'm dead. That's very disappointing. We go again.
The Lich King versus Scarlet.
The unholy fester.
All will serve me in death.
Mistake on 1 is pretty good. Maybe I keep Blood Boil. Pretty good.
I see you've brought. I see you've brought guests.
Another dragon. Yeah, I'll just play it, whatever. I don't know. I am up against a Renathal deck, so I don't really need to keep the coin for Blood Boil, most likely. I could have just coined out a Chill Fallen Baron.
Citadel stands strong.
And then I have like a bunch of threes I could draw into that would be good. But I think this is fine.
The citadel stands strong. The more you struggle, the better.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
The Sarian is extremely high risk into a foul leg. It's actually a pretty decent turn to play Blood Boil, honestly. Maybe I just go for it. I don't think it's a great card in the matchup, and, you know, good targets. These things are dying anyway, so the Sarian's not great.
Anybody?
Frost Strike should be pretty good, though. Well, this would be a pretty good Thessarian. I guess the Frost Strike, well, it's a fine backup plan, right? Unforch.
Any questions?
Pick me!
Lady Deathwhisper on Defrost is kind of okay, and these other cards are terrible. So, Lady Deathwhisper. Nice. Can this go face? It can, right? So 40% to give me a chicken there. Fun card for my probably blood opponent to have.
And exalt in your pure form.
Maybe this hits a frost spell. It did hit a frost spell. Is it actually good? Sure, why not? Look at all this beautiful Death Whisper value. It's very funny to look at my board and realize that I'm a heavy control deck.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Probably want to save Patchwork for Bran. Yeah, I'll just play Azure Drake. That seems fine. believe that's my third dragon for Kazakusan.
Talk, little Death Knight.
What you waiting on over there, Death Knight?
The citadel
Alright.
stands strong.
This is a fine construct quarter, I guess. Probably a good matchup to have Denathrius. My opponent did get to 10 mana first, so they might be brand patchworking my brand patchwork here.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
Talk, little Death Knight.
Alright, good enough. Decent targets, and there's like a small window where this is actually good. Because I don't want them patchworking my shit. And I think I hit the 2 out of 3. Killed a Soul Stealer, 2 Gnome Munchers. Alright, pretty good, pretty good. Would have been nice to hit like their Patchwork or Mograine. Or, I don't know, maybe they played Denathrius or something. Astalor would have been a good hit. But it was pretty good. Probably do want to just keep drawing for Kazakusan. I found it. And I need one more dragon. And there's my dragon. Nice. I'll just kill this since it's dying anyway. Alright, cool. Definitely feel like I'm in a favorable spot here, but things could certainly go wrong.
little Death Knight.
Not the best Syndragosa, but I just want to play it because of Kazakusan. Can go ahead and see what this hits, I guess. I don't think any of this really matters that much. Graveyard Shift is Denathrius fuel, maybe. I guess maybe I just Plague Strike here so I don't have to kill one of my Syndragosa things. But like, it's probably just dying. Whatever. I'll give them a big old board to deal with so that maybe they give me a free Kazakusan. This 2-1 might just die to Astalor, I guess. That would kind of suck. But I don't really know that Astalor is that good into this board overall.
Talk, little Death
The
Knight.
citadel stands strong.
Alright. A nice clean Kazakusan board.
My greatest creation, the treasure hoard.
These are not great. Banana Split and Noya Horn are both pretty good. Banana Splitting and Gnome Muncher could be sick, but I can't do it all in the same turn. I'll just take the board. Ancient Reflections is hype. Heal, I guess. No Wax Rager, unfortunate. I feel like this Clockwork Assistant is probably not that big. We'll just go Boombots for Denathrius, I suppose. Alright. Well, I made a ton of minions in my deck off my Kazakusan for Sire Denathrius to eventually be lethal. If it gets patchworked, I'm maybe not in a great spot. But the Boombots deal a lot of damage, Annoya Horn is a lot of stats. And I guess Ancient Reflections on Gnome Muncher is kind of some damage. Man, we are constructing, huh? Not the best Onyxia, but whatever. Okay, sure. I guess I'll just play this for 5. Maybe not.
My rule is eternal.
My blood
Let's see what
for
this
the
can do for me.
Lich King.
Cindy. Sure. I was thinking about using Ancient Reflections with Gnome Muncher to push damage, but I guess it actually just pushes damage with my hero power, huh? Ancient Reflections is 6 mana, deals 7, which is not very efficient, but it's nice to have. It's kind of more than that too. It's more like 6 mana, deal 10, because it buffs the Denathrius. Probably doing a little bit of constructing here. I guess I technically should do this. Alright, 7 more for Denathrius. It's getting close to being lethal. No, not Patchwork. It's probably just straight up hard for me to beat Patchwork, because Denathrius dies here. Oh, no Patchwork.
My blood for the Lich King.
Talk, little Death Knight.
Alright, well these Ancient Reflections are not particularly good here. I do need to make sure Bran dies, but that's pretty much my only objective for this turn, I think. Maybe I should have played Howling Blast this turn. Yeah, probably.
Your souls belong.
Okay. 21 damage on my guy. Oh, but the target is moving farther away. Boombots work for me, though. Maybe I should have just played Cinder Ghost of that turn. I don't know. I think this is kind of fine. Boom, got him for 2. What would they be targeting that with? The Dark Transformation? Oh yeah, I forgot they had Astalor. Well, I guess this is the Cinder Ghost of turn, maybe? Or not? Maybe still the Cinder Ghost of turn. Not that good, though.
My rule is eternal.
I'm just gonna put some bodies into my Denathrius here. And this is still a pretty scary board on its own. 7 damage a turn. Hard to fully clear. Denathrius is looking lethal at the moment.
Talk, little Death Knight.
Where did they take -3 from? Alright, got him with Denathrius. A bit of a grind to get there, but we got there. I was thinking about cutting the Denathrius, but it's been pretty good. Even in the non-waxy games.
The Lich King versus Valera.
Watch your back.
All will serve me in death.
Alright, where's my broken location? Hey, I found it. Nice. Control deck, by the way.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Alright, what kind of rogue do we got? Almost certainly a thief rogue, right? Oh, that's not a thief rogue card, is it? I mean, Marrow Manipulator is damage. Could be good. Easy construct quarter. Not a surprise to anyone, is it? Except maybe my opponent.
The citadel stands strong.
Alright, get him for 4. Another foul leg for my construct quarter. Well, I am controlling the board. Oh, is this an OTK deck, maybe? Definitely not what I was expecting to queue into. Luckily, they didn't have a great draw, because I could have died on turn 6 to that deck.
I get
But instead, they got construct quartered. I think I'm 50-50 with the deck now. Not bad, not bad. See if we can take it above 50.
The Lich King versus Jaina.
you asked for it.
The past is dead.
Show me the location, please. Not a great hand.
I see you've brought guests.
Hey, it's my location card. I guess I coin it? Oh god, that card is so annoying. Alright, well with Construct Quarter, I'm basically guaranteed to be able to kill this next turn. Cool, you can't increase the cost of my Denathrius.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Well, guess I'll play Vizier this turn. interesting set of cards. I am probably up against Big Spell Mage, right? I'm definitely not going to be able to dump all my spells before Barbaric Sorceress. Unholy Frenzy might be kind of sick with Cinderagosa. It's probably kind of hard to get extra wing value. Maybe I just want some heal. I don't know. This all seemed like kind of mediocre. Maybe the Army of the Dead was good with Denathrius in hand.
Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
Oasis Ally. Alright, that's fine. I could have used Construct Porter here to set off Oasis Ally, but what if I just don't set it off? What does Cinderagosa say? After an enemy minion is frozen. Okay. So, like, the water elemental isn't scary. Alright. They did hit my most expensive spell, so that's okay for me, I guess. But they're getting dragons next turn, which I guess is fine, because I'm also getting dragon next turn. So I could obliterate this 3/7. Don't really need to, though. See what Hematurge can do for me. I don't think I can easily kill the 3/7 and the 3/6. Well, I guess I can pretty easily. I just have to kill this instead of... Oh wait, no, I should have killed this. Well, whatever. Yeah, so I should have a 2/3 instead of a 2/1.
No waves can sink this ship.
Not playing dragons here? You have a 4-mana dragons in your hand, right?
That's right. Feel the groove.
Pick me! Pick me!
What an interesting turn from the opponent.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Blood Tap does get a lot of buffs, but they're all kind of mediocre, honestly. Probably, I do kind of want to play something here, though, because I want to be able to go Cinderagosa, Coin, Amalgam next turn. My hand is full otherwise. Maybe I just go Horn. Maybe I just go Blood Tap. I don't know. Let's just go Blood Tap.
Pick me! Pick me!
It does spend corpses that could otherwise be spent on Vampiric Blood, but it shouldn't be hard to get 2 more. Okay, yeah, there's the dragons. Easy Cinderagosa so far. Oh, this isn't... These are all undead dragons, aren't they? Kind of risky, but whatever. Alright. Well, Twilight Drake is not bad with this hand.
I bring the muscle and the magic.
That's very annoying. Alright. They did clear my board. Hey, that's the final dragon I need, right?
The citadel stands strong.
Oh, Patchwork. Look at this cool little trick. I got one extra card in my hand for my Twilight Drake. Very cool, right? Now it's a 4/10. Denathrius is getting up there. 11 damage.
Do you take me for an ordinary mage?
Do they even have 2 big spells in deck? They don't. Well, definitely looking like a Patchwork turn. Then I guess I will simply go Hematurge plus Mistake. Oh, Mordresh. And a Starfish? What? Why didn't they play Starfish into my Twilight Drake? It's a hard counter. Oh, Ice Blood Tower. Oh, that's a big whiff. They don't even have a spell in deck. Okay. Now it's a big hit. But Drakefire Amulet off Ice Blood Tower is not very good. On average. That was definitely above average. I mean, I could go for like a Corpse Explosion, but I just don't think I have to. I have no clue what this secret is, unfortunately. Don't really want this to get counterspelled. But whatever. And hey, sometimes it doesn't get counterspelled. I don't think I needed this dragon, but maybe just as an Azure Drake, it's not too bad. Okay, not bad.
Who knows what secrets will
Ran. What, Reckless? Oh. Oh, 2 Onyxias. Well, probably gonna have to Corpse Explosion here. Gotta be Corpse Explosion for sure. Can spend fewer corpses by doing this. I guess it's pretty easy for this to always be active. And I would generally rather have a card from my deck than something from Vizier.
That's right. Feel the groove.
Pretty weak turn so far, I must say.
I can take him. Wait.
Okay. Oh, it's Kazakusan time, is it? Is it?
My rule is eternal.
Maybe it's Gnome Muncher time.
Pleasure. Call me Dawn Grasp. Pleasure. Call me Dawn Grasp.
It's probably hard to play Kazakusan past this point.
It isn't often.
Boombots are fun.
I have but little time.
I don't know, cheap removal. Wax Rager's kind of hype. Silence and Destroy. Okay, that was BS. So I did find Wax Ragers for infinite Denathrius buffs. Oh. But I don't have a Corpse Explosion to really totally abuse it. And I am overdrawing a Kazakusan card here, which is really dumb. I should have just obliterated something. That is... okay.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
My hand is full.
Might just play Denathrius here.
Death calls.
A toast.
This is a lot of minion damage. Didn't quite clear the board, but healed for a lot. 12-10 is hard to deal with. If they just ignore it by freezing it, I can draw Army Knife, which is kind of good, I guess. It's not that good, I guess. Just gives it Divine Shield.
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
Could kill it. I mean, surely you have to hero power the Denathrius, right? I guess not.
Let me remind you who you're dealing with.
They have another parrot too, don't they? Oh, that's a big whiff. Oh god, what a terrible parrot. Or a terrible rune, I should say. Not that I have any sympathy for a big spell mage player. Look at this Wax Rager go. No info on what this secret is. Rest in peace, Denathrius. You did good, buddy.
The time has come to
I
dethrone.
want to go Baran Vizier here. Alright. Some value, please. Sunwell sure is value. Probably worth it. Maybe I just go Horn of Winter Obliterate, but I mean, I have this for the big thing.
Death calls. I have but little time.
Pretty mediocre. Actually, I did get a bit of a combo. Rats of Extraordinary Size to fill my hand, and then buff it with Blood Tap. Oh, and a Jarn Gardens. What a sick combo. Parrot over Astalor here. I guess they can always hero power Bran. No, my Wax Rager. Man, what an awkward set of cards I have. Die.
I'm running out of cards.
Well, I was kind of expecting there to be a counter spell, and I didn't really want to counter spell any of my other stuff. I probably could have just thrown away Jarn Gardens, but it's so cool if I just buff all my rats.
Gift of fire empowers us.
So, what does my opponent have left? Astalor, another Amplified Snow Flurry, another Reckless Apprentice, a Deepwater Evoker. Probably just that. So a bunch of stuff that's not really that scary. Unfortunately, it's hard to actually get rats in my hand, huh?
Eternal.
But that's what Dr. Boom's boom box is for.
Be merciful. Your soul is mine.
Oh, I had to play this first and then hero power to get the 4/4? That's kind of whack. I'm actually in danger. I don't know why I was, like, acting like I'm not in danger. The hero power does so much damage.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Probably need to kill that stuff, actually. Hopefully the boom bots deal with Astalor. I have this Gnomish army knife, but it doesn't really find a great target very often.
I can take 'em.
Oh right, they sold a Reckless Apprentice. I think they have Astalor and Deepwater Evoker.
Waves can sink this ship.
So they have Astalor. I'm actually going to lose this game, huh?
My rule is eternal.
I think I'm actually still going to win this game. Because I can play this 7/7 rat with all the keywords. And Astalor is not very likely to kill me here. It could kill me. But it's quite unlikely.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
Make the rat an 8/8. I hadn't checked for objection yet? Oh no. Oh, how had I not checked for objection yet? Well, shit, I lose. I think I probably could have played that game better. I was a bit reckless with my life total.
Thanks, but I could have done that.
I also got kind of a shit Kazakusan, but can't really complain about that when I probably should have just won the game anyway.
The Lich King versus Scarlet.
The unholy fester.
All will serve me in death.
Love the foul leg.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Alright. Mistake.
Me have that for you.
Get to work on this body bagger.
What is it?
Die, peasant.
What is it?
I would really like for that peasant to be dead, but it's probably responsible to play a school teacher.
Anybody?
These are all so mediocre. I guess anti-magic shell is a foul leg activator.
The fallen will serve.
Alright, I can kill all the high priority targets here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm definitely doing a good enough job of dealing with the board here. I probably just need to draw like a corpse explosion to deal with Marrowgar and I should be fine. Obviously it's not quite that simple, but you know. Okay, Blood Boil's nice to have.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
I'm down for a Frost Strike here.
Soul is mine.
And then we can end on the anti-magic shell. Frigidara obviously is not going to deal 2 damage in my deck, unless I hit double defrost, which is possible. Probably rather just have a Rhyme Sculptor, though. I don't know, drawing 2 spells is just pretty good, even if they don't deal damage. I just mentioned that I really want to find Corpse Explosion, so Frigidara kind of does that. And honestly, I don't play that many spells. It could hit double defrost some percentage of the time. A good old Construct Quarter, but I probably want to take the turn to go ahead and play the Frigidara, who is pretty hard to play otherwise. And I did hit my Corpse Explosion, beautiful. Alright, I'm honestly just feeling pretty good about this game. Well, I'm actually kind of in danger here, but double Death Strike is pretty ridiculous. What other play is there? Just Death Strike, let's get the quarter online. That's probably better. I don't really have a great quarter target, to be honest, but probably nice to get it online.
And close enough.
They need our care, now more than ever.
Probably a blood boil kind of turn. Maybe a death strike too. Probably just don't need to though.
We do what the living cannot do.
Face! To be fair, face was not the worst target, since I'm blood boiling the 5-1 and the 1-2. But it sure looked ridiculous.
The more you struggle, the better.
Alright, they still have a pretty scary board here, honestly. But I don't think it's anything I need to be immediately concerned about. Not sure if Gnome Muncher is even worth playing. My max health is 35, so I'm kind of wasting some healing from it if I play it. Oh, not a target I wanted to see. Probably should have just killed the mistake, actually. Could have essentially traded my mistake for this 1-1, which is probably worth it since I am scared of Grave Strength. Did I just die because I didn't kill my own mistake? How ironic. Okay. This is probably gonna be my last game. I think I've thrown like 2 or 3 games just by playing bad, which is probably not a good sign.
The Lich King versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. All will serve me in death.
I've played against 2 Warlocks, and they both beat me with Rivendare, so I'm a bit scared.
I see you've brought guests.
These books all
Oh, it's Zoo.
bound.
Tempo. I just want this stupid librarian to be dead.
Sorry, we don't have any ink.
Only a 4-4, not too scary.
My blood for the
Hematurge, find some board clears, hopefully. I guess I just go ahead and play Obliterate here. Not an insane Obliterate, but it's fine.
Sorry, we don't have any ink.
I think I will be boiling some blood here. Unfortunately, it does not benefit from Azure Drake in any way. That card benefits from Azure Drake, but it's still got to just be Blood Boil. It's really not that insane of a Blood Boil. It is still pretty good, though.
Is eternal.
So I'm healing for 14. I go up to 31. These all die. So they're showing, what, 13?
Death calls.
I think I can get away with putting the damage in there. Puts this in range of... I guess it was already in range of Death Strike, huh? Corpse Explosion does 3. I think this is fine, right? 23 to my opponent's 12.
Why do you call? The top shelf is...
Hate the bartender, but Corpse Explosion gets the job done. I think I'll just explode this thing. I need the cards. Alright. There's no Muncher's really good. I have Construct Quarter. That's pretty slow, honestly. May have reached the stabilization point. I guess I'm just playing Numb Muncher here. I'd really rather play it in a position where it could live. And I can do this, kill this, which gives me the corpse I need for Hematurge. I think this is a fine plan. I don't think I'm... There's no way I ever get to play Mograine, right?
The time has come to dethrone.
Somehow my hand is actually so small. So that means I have a bunch of good draws in my deck, right? That Sea Giant is a bit of an issue.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
Well, I think this turn's all pretty straightforward. But I don't feel good about killing that sea giant. I do have Chill Fallen Baron, which I can pop with the Construct Quarter, so I do see 3 cards next turn.
Obviously, I never miss.
Shadowblade Slinger, what the hell? That's not a real card. Dude, no one plays that. Well, Corpse Explosion was an insane draw. No point in killing the Chill Fallen Baron this turn, because I can always just trade it off next turn.
A little fire never hurt nobody.
Why do you call?
The top shelf is
Where's my 3rd Corpse Explosion?
Icy Resort!
Looking pretty bad for me at the moment.
Anybody?
Wow, really? I don't want to end on a 3-loss streak. That's so sad. I really feel like the deck is better than this too. I'm going to take a break, and then I'll play at least one more. Okay, I'm back, and I decided that this deck should play Remorseless Winter. Because I need card draw, and it's kind of good with Azure Drake, which is neat. This Soulbreaker has felt pretty bad. What else? Heart Strike too has felt kind of bad. Alright, that's fine. Also, my win rate's really not as bad as it looks, because I did just straight up throw at least one game. So, being, what, 4 and 7, it should be more like 5 and 6, maybe even 6 and 5, because I think I kind of threw the Mage game as well.
The Lich King versus Lady Vash.
Only death is colder than the depths.
I probably don't keep mistakes against Shaman, do I? What an expensive hand.
I see you've brought guests.
Could coin out the construct quarter, but I'm not super excited to use the coin when my hand is so expensive. Alright, construct quarter. I kind of would like Azure Drake to get targeted by Amalgam, but I don't really know how practical that is.
The citadel stands strong.
Probably just pop this. Alright, 3 dragons already, maybe 4 if this can hit. Do need to find Kazakusan for that to matter at all, but, you know, that's possible. Alright, decent response from the opponent. Not using the muck pools, huh? Didn't really have a great way to use my mana here. That's a lot of 5/4s. Pretty inefficient way to kill this, though. Wow, so many dragons. I don't think there's anything cute I can do with Thaddeus. Probably just take the 2/2 that draws a card. Alright, well I have reached 7 mana, which means when they eventually evolve into something, I can patchwork it. I do have the corpse explosion, but not... I have 8 corpses, that's probably fine. Oh wait, they don't even have mana to evolve here. That's a pretty good minion. Oh, well this is a Remorseless Winter for sure, right? So let's go ahead and start with that. And then... boom, hit him with the spider tank.
Former master.
Still not too exciting of a patchwork.
Can't stand the cold.
Alright. I still need to play one more dragon, right? But obviously I don't even have Kazakusan yet. I have Obliterate. Obliterate Blood Boil, maybe? Well, I don't even really have to Blood Boil. Oh, Remorseless Winter for 4? Doesn't quite cut it, unfortunately. And it would make me overdraw, so... probably not too exciting. Deathwing Panic button. Probably won't ever need it, but not a bad card to have. Wasn't really planning on playing any of the cards offered to me there. The only reason I even picked Dragon off this is I was hoping I could just straight up hit Kazakusan.
More bones to gnaw on.
A toast to my everlasting reign.
That is a 10-10. But Remorseless Winter does 4 because of the Azure Drakes, and then Death Strike does 8. So that is probably the play. Yeah, it's probably just Death Strike. Denathrius is looking very lethally.
You making a big mistake. Crushed beneath.
Alright, the big guy is here. I don't actually have a great answer to that, do I?
The cold can't stop me, neither can you.
Easy asphyxiate. Unfortunate. Oh wait, I do have a Corpse Explosion. Maybe I should have played that. Oops. I think this is fine though. I do leave my opponent with 17 damage in play, but that's not even half my health.
More bones to gnaw on.
Okay, well, I'm glad I still have my corpse explosion. Is there any world where I don't corpse explosion here? The Thaddeus really isn't that dangerous because my opponent's entire hand is fish. Which also probably means that I can just let the corpse explosion rip and not have to worry too much about anything.
Is eternal.
Any questions?
The more you struggle, the better.
Tomb Guardians is kind of cute. 4 more minions for my Denathrius, which might just be lethal anyway. Pretty decent chance that they just spend the turn ramming fish into my minions. Darn, if they'd hit a different totem, this would have been exact lethal. But instead, it's 1 over. I really should be responsible and just call it quits, but this deck is pretty fun. And I also feel like the win rate does not represent how good it is, so I'm going to play 1 more.
The Lich King versus Arthas.
For Lordaeron, a great destiny awaits you.
Wow. What a hand. I mean, there's no way that I actually keep any of this, right? Insane hand.
I see you've brought guests.
Sunrise.
Definitely a matchup where I'm happy to have the best 2-card opener in the game.
But we fight.
May the light grant you peace.
I think it was also like pretty reasonable to play Obliterate here on like the 2-1 maybe. But the Obliterate definitely gets better. Gotta get the location online as soon as possible. This Vizier is probably good next turn. This is just the play.
True strength comes from within.
The more you struggle, the better.
Probably pretty nice to have a Corpse Explosion, but the Obliterate is very good this turn. I think I just want the Corpse Explosion though.
My client
Whatever, I'll just play it. It's not the corpse explosion of my dreams, but it's pretty good.
Reporting for duty.
The corpse explosion of my dreams involved double light ray. But this is okay. I'll just blood boil. Might Remorseless Winter next turn to clean these up, or I guess I could just Hero Power. Hero Power kills one of them.
Step. The light guides you.
Be merciful.
Whatever, I'll just take one card. I have plenty of draw with Azure Drake, Remorseless Winter, and Vizier.
Reporting for duty.
Need a bit more spice over here.
Activate the Vizier. Wait, I'm actually really low on health. I guess I'll just go Remorseless Winter here. Would have been nice to have a Tomb Guardians, but whatever. As long as the opponent doesn't have Countess, I'm not really worried about this game.
Reporting for duty.
Of course, it's not that hard for them to find Countess because, you know, order in the court.
Reporting for duty.
Man, this Remorseless Winter was a good addition to the deck. So now I'm not even scared of Count. Well, I guess Countess straight up without having to play Order in the Court first could still be scary.
True strength comes from within.
The battle is over.
Nice, 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 nice. Alright. I'm gonna call it quits there. I ended up, I don't know, 6 and 7 or something, and we all know that I should have won that one game, so basically the deck had over 50% win rate. Not too bad.